Hi, everybody. I hope everybody's doing really well today. I know with Mercury being in retrograde, things feel a little crazy. That could be why, okay? But we're pushing through it. We know we have God on our side and our ancestors and our higher self, okay? Um, I just was getting a lot of downloads, a lot of channeled messages, and I just wanted to come on here, okay? This could be a very troubling time right now. It could be especially because Mercury retrograde is in Cancer, I believe. Emotions are heightened. Okay. If you had to remove yourself from certain people because you realize these people were actually not wanting the best for you, these were people that may have been sabotaging you covertly, energetically here, okay? So you removed yourself. And this could be a very emotional time for you. And only take what is something I say doesn't resonate, don't take it. All right. This is for people that relate. Okay. And if it doesn't relate, that's all right. That's totally fine, you know? Just looking for my hair clip. But so you have removed yourself from these people. And you could be having like maybe flashbacks of situations, wondering maybe if you are making the right decision. Okay, you could be playing back situations that you've been through and you're maybe reanalyzing these things. You know, maybe you're doubting things. Okay. I'm here to tell you that one, Mercury is in retrograde, okay? Two, you really have to sit back, first of all, to remember it's okay to just sit on something. If you are overly, like, I'm not saying spiral and just straight up like fester in, like, if you're making the right choice or if you're over exaggerating, okay? It's okay to sit in that and give that to God and allow God to, in the universe, to show you the answers, okay? We are angelic beings in a human vessel. We are having the human experience, and we all understand that ultimately we are here to evolve our soul. We're here to grow as beings spiritually, to get closer and closer to our highest self and to, break whatever we need to break. Okay. So allowing the universe to lead you is a wonderful thing. And if you are if you're not really resonating with this and you don't really see signs like that, okay, my advice for those people is, okay, it's all about being willing to be honest with yourself. Okay. If you're around people that make you feel like shit, those are not your people. And you can look at, well, that's my family. This is a friend that I've had my entire life. They know me. It's like, and this was a hard lesson that I've had to learn myself, because it's like, when you really sit back and look at it and look at the image that that other person may have of you, you realize it's disingenuous. You know, just because your heart is in the right place, that doesn't mean theirs is, okay? There's energetic, when you are around people that want to keep a certain image of how they view you, that's their, it's not going to change. Like, whatever you do isn't going to change their perspective, okay? So energetically, they are a block. But I'm not going to get all into that right now, okay? What I'm saying though is let me backtrack. Guys, I've been making this. Oh, I wish I had. If you're not into these puzzles, Roll Life makes them. A bunch of other people make them. Am I about to show you all of them? Look how fucking cute. It's gonna be. I threw out the. It's gonna be. I'll show you guys when I'm done with it. And if you guys want me to, I've made so many, and I've given away a few. Well, I should say a few. I've given away one for sure. Maybe I've just given away one. Feels like a few. I've done so many of these. But if you want me to show you guys my other things that I've made, let me know. But yeah, do some puzzles. Do something with your hands. Like get off the tube, you know? This is a really like taxing time right now because it's like, especially if you've gone away from these people and you love these people. You love them. You want the best for them. You want them to look at their wounds. And it's like, because you understand how freeing and beautiful it is to connect with your body and with God. And you want this for them. And it's, if I could, Holy Spirit, if I could get that download back, it's like you could be questioning if you're overreacting, you know? And it's like maybe you want to send that letter to that ex, or you want to, it's kind of giving a lot of maybe the ego is inflated. It's agitated. I feel like if you're relating to this, your ego could be feeling quite agitated right now. And that one could be Mercury retrograde, okay? Like Mercury is I think I know, but the planet of Mercury is like your decision making. You know, it's like your critical thinking is just like all haywire because the planets are doing the thing, okay? So it's okay to take a step back and just rest and maybe do a puzzle, you know? This is also a good time to be really pouring into yourself. And when I say pouring, okay, I'm about to get real on this fucking app or site or whatever. I not only am I getting into puzzles like this, um, but I'm like full on embracing age regression. Like full on. I was gonna treat myself to go to a restaurant and sit by myself. Food was amazing, but which that's really nice to do. If you're not doing that, it's actually really nice. But anyway, before I went into the restaurant, I stumbled. I literally almost passed it up, and I like caught a glance, and it was a toy store, and I'm like, oh fuck, let's go. You know, like I'm going in this toy store. And I found the puzzle that was in there, and the guy was like, yeah, make sure you go upstairs because we got a whole bunch of more stuff. And I didn't even, like, I saw there were stairs, but I was content on the puzzle, you know, because I'm like, well, I'm not going to do too much, um, but, you know, fuck it. So I went upstairs and I found something that my inner child was like so excited about. And I let myself hold it and I let myself think about it, whether or not I was going to buy it. And I literally stood there. I stood there for, it was just me and the one lady that was working there sitting there. I, hold on. Okay. Um, my dog's so funny. He hit the button. He has a food and water button, and then he has a front door button for if he has to go potty. And he's such a fucking princess. But anyway, so I was standing up there with this. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys. I love her. I'm gonna cry. Okay, for real. I stood up there for a long time. I'm like, this is fucking $32, right? Like, money's a little tight, you know? 5207418 up in this bitch. But anyway, but anyway, I literally stood there and I was like, you know what? And I started talking to my higher self and I was like, you know, monetary, like a financial, I trust that I'll get it back in some way, you know? And my higher self and my inner child was like, yeah. And I bought it, obviously. And it has made me so happy. And it's been really nice. Um, like really, really nice, you know, and very healing. It's like because I'm allowing myself to feel that way because I feel safe. I'm not judging myself, right? And maybe this is your sign to do the same thing. Like, I have something else. I was thrifting. Look at this. Look how fun. That is the funnest bag. It's like sensory. I was going to say Stim City. Sensory, right? It's literally an Ipsy bag. That was at the thrift. It was like $1. Okay? I put my fucking quarters in here for when I have to go to the laundromat. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the thing came in like a little thing. There's instructions. They're so fun. And some of them you have and if you can fucking skip through, I'm not going to be offended. I promise you I won't. I'm just yapping. But there's some that have lights and they're like, you just tap it and the light turns on and you will literally feel like an electrician because you're like twisting the wires and they give you tape and yeah, it's really fun. But anyway, back to the message. Spiritual hygiene is really important too. Like, yeah, just, I don't know. You know, obviously you want to do I was going to say salt baths, but sound baths really wanted to come out, okay? Something else that I recommend is on YouTube, they have frequencies and you can like type in what kind of, like if you're going to meditate to achieve a certain thing, or to work with a certain archangel or like chakra. Okay, they have frequencies on YouTube and I use those. And I'll just lay there. I'll lay there in the morning sometimes before bed. Or if I really need to decompress, I'll put the frequency on. Literally today at work, I was playing like the heart chakra frequency like all day today at work for real. And like I put that shit on my speaker. So just so you'll know about this stuff. You know, I have playlists. But yeah, make sure that you are cleansing your space. Okay? Um smoke cleansing, sound cleansing, okay, commanding with authority, okay, asking for angelic assistance. These are all very good things and you should absolutely be doing it, especially right now. Okay. With Mercury being in retrograde. Um, especially also because it is summertime and these people are like out and about wishing you were there. Okay. So it's not even about cleansing, right? It's about also protecting. So make sure that you're also protecting yourself, okay? You can, I mean, there's however you want to protect yourself. Everybody does their thing differently, okay? Um, but what I like to do is I'll draw runes with my finger, right? I'll ward my house. I'll ward myself. Sorry about that. You know, I have certain objects in my house that I have cleansed, and then I ward them so that so the energetic attachment doesn't return to that object. Okay, so there you could do that. You can make up your own runes. Okay, if you don't know how to make your own runes, well, it's not on your own runes. It's a sigil. You can make sigils of protection. That's what I meant. Sorry. You can. There's a way you could. Have videos also on YouTube. You just correlate the letters with numbers, and you work with it. Some people like to do that. I tried it. I used to do those, but maybe I should try. Maybe I should practice them because I didn't really care. It was kind of confusing for me, and I wanted it to look like pretty, and I was caring about how it looked, and it's just really stupid. But maybe that's also a message. So maybe we should just try it again. Try it out, you know? And if you're watching this, thank you for hanging out, listening to what I have to say. Um, I know this shit is really fucking difficult, and it's like, this shit hurts, right? And we're doing what we need to do. We're doing everything that we need to do. We are fulfilling what we came here to do actively. And if me just pausing for a long time is going to bother you, I'm not the person to listen to, because this shit's got to cook for a second sometimes, all right? Um Also, with that being said, I'm deciding that I'm going to make a podcast. I already use Spotify and other platforms, so I would know how to. I'm like, you were just outside. You were just outside. Will you lay down? His head's like between my legs. Thank you. Go lay down, puppy, or go get a toy. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. So the so the toy he picked is a bone, and it's probably gonna be loud. Again, you don't like it, just don't watch. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna make a podcast. Definitely within the next, I should say, 2 weeks, I'll have it set up. Um, the only thing is, I don't. Yeah, that shouldn't actually be an issue. So forget I was gonna say that. But protection. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So okay, so you got the sigils, you got the runes. You can have black salt, which you can, there's multiple other recipes out there, okay? What I like to use is I'll use like sea salt or table salt, doesn't really matter, okay? I like to add charcoal. I like to add incense. What else do I like to add? Rosemary is really nice. It's really nice for protection because I feel like it has a very, it's like an earthly protection or like an ancestral protection. Okay, it's a very grounded. Um, I feel like it kind of protects like your, not your mind's eye, but like your knowing, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it. That's just the vibe I get off of it. But I really like rosemary. There's other protective things that you could put in the salt. Okay. You can also get a mortar and pestle, and if you don't, that's totally fine. All of this, just to make it like more fine and round and whatever, but all of this, it matters what your intention is. If you make something, and then also this, also a little boosty boost here, you, after you grind it up, if you don't grind it up, it's all right. Okay. um and you can even sit with it and pray over it and say, this is what I want this to do. Okay, you set the intention and what you make. Okay, and you can take this salt, you can add it to your bath. Okay, you could take a bath with some of the sprinkled black salt. The only thing is, it's not like a cleansing bath. Okay, when you take a cleansing bath, you want to envision everything leaving you going down the drain. When you take a protection bath, and I don't know if this is even a thing, but this is something that I do, you imagine your body creating a shield, okay? And as the water is leaving, you imagine yourself being like almost metal, and you envision the water just sliding over the metal because it's not like, you know what I'm trying to say. That makes sense. And then when you get out, you want to pat it in. You don't want to just wipe your arm. You don't want to wipe it off. You just pat it into your skin or your hair dry. The only thing is, if you add rosemary to that black salt, that's going to be in the bath, and that's going to, if it's not like finely ground, you're going to have bits of rosemary stuck to you. So just, um, and it's like the same thing. Like you could even take a quick rinse with the shower while you're still in the bath and get the rosemary off of you. But just make sure you're envisioning that shield. Um, you got black candles. If you're gonna do a candle, you write your intention on the candle for protection. Okay, protection. You want to go from the wick to the base because you want to bring it into you, and then to he's on his back, like if you're releasing something like a banishment, which would also be a black candle, you write your intention from the base to the wick because you are releasing it. Okay, if you are going to anoint the candle, you don't have to. Okay, if you just meditate with whatever and you set your fucking intention into what you want it to do, and it's like, if you're gonna have emotion behind it, it needs to be grounded. You can't be wishing anybody harm. Okay, that's not a grounded energy, right? um but if you're going to anoint the candle, you want to do the same thing. You can take coconut oil, olive oil. You can get well, I wouldn't really use rose oil unless you're trying to bring love to yourself. Y'all should not be doing love spells on fucking anybody. Anybody, do you fucking hear me? Do not do a fucking love spell on anybody. Don't. It's not fucking worth it. Because it's either going to attract or repel, right? One, what if they're fucking crazy? And then two, what if you end up being turned off by something and then it backfires? And then now it's just pure chaos because you have this fucking spell, right? It's not like, the energy is going to interact, but depending on where it is energetically, that is what you are going to receive. You don't want that. It's not fucking worth it. Okay. I did that I did one fucking love spell, and it wasn't even a fucking love spell. I was dating this guy, and I was literally confused because it was between me and another woman, okay? And I did a spell, and the intention of the spell was, um, it was literally for him to know what he wants, to be clear about what he truly wants. That's what the spell was about. That night, he called me. He had started drinking again, and he completely ripped apart his fucking house. When I got there, I'm like, all right, like, you said you're drinking, I'm on the way. The whole time, I'm like, fuck, what is going on? I get there, the entire fucking house is destroyed. Cabinets are like ripped off the wall. The fucking table's broken. There's fucking broken shit, you know? And he sits down with me and he tells me he loves me. All right? That relationship was so fucking toxic. And I feel like I can speak about this freely now because I have fully released this man, and I praise God. This person in my life, or who was in my life, was the catalyst to my healing journey. The way that I was accepting the behavior of him towards me because I cared about him, was really a wake-up call for me, and it caused a huge tower in my life. And I thank him. I don't thank him every day because I don't fucking. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the experience because without him, I wouldn't be here. Like, for real. Besides, like, having my other experiences with my family and my ex-husband, but his story with me was, we came here with the soul contract, and I was meant to heal him, and he completely rejected and denied the connection, and abandoned me and ghosted me, and he really taught me how to love myself. And I'm very grateful for that because if I hadn't seen the truth of what was going on, I would probably still be in my same attachment style. I would still be having the same anxiety. I would still be having the same image issues. So I'm grateful for experiencing that. And I'm sure you may relate to that, right? Um, and that's ultimately, I think, where a lot of us are. Excuse me. Oh, I wish I could light up on here. I guess I could. It's legal, it's recreational here, but whatever. But these people, they showed us who we really are. They showed us why our life looked the way it looked. These people, why was I about to say it's easy to just let go, but remember where you came from? Because I felt like I was getting the vision of like an outro of the movie. There was like a movie that was ending, and it was like, yeah, but don't remember where you came from. It's like, yeah, those people fucking built you, but, well, should I say tore you down, right? But because of what they did against you, that is what gave you, I just heard, gave you the right to be who you are fucking meant to be. Because it's almost like you look through the fakeness of everything. The veil has been lifted. And That has literally caused a domino effect in your life, because now you can read. It's almost like, and if you can't just like scan people, right? But it's like you see people for who they are, and you know who is safe and unsafe. And you, because of these people, you have learned discernment. You have gained the skill of discernment. Hold on a second. I took him out there and he just fucking stood there. I took the button away from him. But yeah, we're going to be going to the PARK after this. And oh, and listen, y'all. I'm going to do another healing session. I'm actually probably going to do it later today, if I'm being honest, because it needs to happen. What I'm going to do is, after this video, I'm going to go over to the PARK and I'm going to work out there. And then I'm going to come back and I'm probably going to, work through myself first and do the things. And then I'm probably going to make a video tonight, another healing session for all of this, because this is a lot, Also, make sure you're all drinking your water. Make sure you're drinking your water. Where is it? Oh. If you guys like this kind of content, I can make more. Because I'm kind of vibing. I don't know. Kind of vibing. So, if you like it, let me know in the comments. And oh my gosh, thank you guys for 50 subscribers. What? 50, the big 50, baby. Thank you guys. That's so exciting. I saw that today. I'm like, what? And everybody, I love all the comments too. I love them all. Thank you guys, everybody that comments and likes my videos and everything and subscribes. And it's just so nice it's like connecting with people. It's really nice. But yeah, are there any Holy Spirit, are there any other messages up in here that you would like me to say? Archangel Michael, remove the blockages in my third eye, please, if there are any. Thank you. I'm seeing skateboarding, camping, swimming. I'm seeing like rafting, like being pulled on a boat. It's like summer fun, Yeah, it's like, make sure you're taking time for yourself to do nice things, like to do fun things, to fill your soul with happiness and memories. And okay, some people are leaving offerings for like birds. Okay, Mother Gaia and other like high vibrational energies, they see that and they love that and they appreciate that. Those of you that are educated on what is safe, make sure, if you're going to do that, make sure you do your research. Okay, make sure you look up also long-term, like people on Reddit, maybe their stories of doing long-term with like feedings and stuff, because yeah, just be mindful. But like those of you that are putting the energy into giving back to the earth, to the wildlife, okay, that is very appreciated. And it's like I'm seeing Mother Gaia sitting there, and just with this, like, she feels so warm, and like it's like she's not even moving, but she's like holding, and just like you just feel love, just warmth. Like that's what I'm feeling from her. And she's got this beautiful just smile, this she's so appreciative. And it's like it's not even just that, like if you're picking up trash around you, okay? Like if you see wrappers or just anything, you know? It's she sees that. She's so grateful, and it's like be the change you want to see, right? It's like you doing this is also inspiring other people to do the same thing, you know? And even if it's just one other person, then that's two people doing it. Yeah, and I think this is it. I don't and that's all that I really want to say on that. Um yeah, make sure you're cleansing yourself, protecting yourself, remembering that you have archangels or just angels in general, okay? Your ancestors, you're divine and benevolent. And you have God. You have your higher self and your inner child. Okay? You have such a huge support system in the 5D. Okay? You are so covered. They have you. They have you. Okay? Okay. Let me know if you guys like this kind of content. All right. Love you guys. Get outside.